So next, Hello Cry would be Val versus Cry. Let's load into that series. First game is another Orc versus Chaos. And actually, what the fuck? Cry Orcs? How come? Since you're there in chat, tell us who picked what first. So just tell us who picked first. That's enough information. Standard build so far. Another Warboss against Chaos Lord. Holy shit, there's been a lot of these in this tourney. That first series was super long. I don't know if we can manage more than this one. I guess we'll have to go on next week or whatever. Because there have been a lot of replays, as you could see. So I guess I'll have to do it over 2 weeks. The two tanky heroes duking it out. Early burners here from Cry. I wonder why. Oh, and an actual double CSM build from Val. I didn't notice there was no second tick. So now he actually is able to push back the Warboss. Chaos Lord pushed off the Warboss by now, and this is oof. No models lost, but the Chaos Lord is healed, and 4 heretics went down. No, 5 versus 2 shooters and a single slugger. Look at how low they are. Lucky Cry. Val gets a map. Doesn't care to reinforce his heretics. And gets the combi flamer. So that's a lot of range damage by now. Second gen coming up. Cry still in 1 gen. Goes for the classic. Not super early Storm Boys because he got the flamers, the burners. But I think those burners saved him quite some bleed, so should be fine. Yeah, better get out. Big shooter on the first shooter. I don't like how this Warboss is going in alone. Should have waited for the rest of his troops, at least for the Storm Boys. Not even going for the armor, so that's wasting a lot of good occupying time there, not having your other troops around. I like the suppression there to allow the Storm Boys to do damage and not get kited too much. Instantly led to retreat though, and this is very close to base, so these CSM will be back quite soon to put damage into these Storm Boys. No further heretics died there. Storm Boys jump out to try and get the range damage reduction by smacking these gens. Gets 1 gen, bleeds 1 shooter for it. Gets out. Combi Flamer starts working on this gen farm. on this gen farm. And these shooters try to buy some time, getting cover, doing some chip damage. Another shooter goes down. Not the biggest loss. And he gets a CSM for it, so absolutely worth. Hammer on the war boss. And cyborg implants. What is this build? Okay. If you think so. Yes, that. Maybe, however, it's because you pay fucking 20 power to make Kanop into a vanilla lictor. Not the best investment, right? When other races can have a hero like that from the start. And I would even argue that Vanilla's Kanop is better than Vanilla Lictor, so it is an overall downgrade. Not in all situations, of course. Sometimes Knife is better than the shooter, but not 20 power better, you know? And you don't have the power. It basically kills your stun bomb because you don't have the energy economy to support all three abilities. So you have to either use Tripper Stun Bomb or Tripper Knife. You basically want to use Tripper because that's what you get the thing for. So you either get rid of the Stun Bomb or you can use the step. And yeah, well, that sucks a lot. Was Paul as well now? Chaos Lord just goes for the damage on the sluggers. Mac. Ooh! Yeah. Looks like he wanted the stun mainly to stop the Chaos Lord there for some time. But I would argue that the shooter would be better served for that. Or if you like it risky, you could go for Angry Bits and knock him back. But if he uses Kill the Weak at the right time, he knocks you out of Angry Bits and doesn't get knocked back himself. So, yep, can be countered by some micro effort. That's why it's risky. Oh, he did? Okay. Could be longer, yes. How do I know that Tenso? I fucking scrolled through Tenso's stream to see what he streamed and what he didn't. How the fuck did he watch this? Shooter stun is short, but it goes in multiple times. Ah, fucked it, yeah, and I was gonna stream stuff that that wasn't covered by English streamers. So if Fog covered that, well, I'll do it again in English. There's the Death Threat, there's the Blood Sacrifice, instant stun and knockback on the Bloodletters, very nicely timed. But he has to get the fuck out while Noise Marines kill his power. So this was a big win for Val here. Being able to sneak in the Noise Marines. I would assume the Nob is coming in. No, it isn't. Interesting. So the Death Dread says no to the Noise Marines. There's a doggo out now. It can actually under worship melee the Death Dread, so it can't burn your farm. All that standard melee against vehicle armor. Does its damage, but yeah, far from perfect. So reverse power bash. What will come out next? More dogs. Okay. Woof, woof, woof. No. Guess it was an Overwatch and he decided to cancel it. Yes, he's got Bang Bang. For some reason. I get the Stomp for that. That's helpful on retreat kills, on heretics. Yeah, we got the Blast Master. And we've seen in the finals how fucking good ValHero is with that thing. Okay, if he just worships here, yes. Though he should probably get some additional AV, he can't really deal with Death Dread with that and this. Not on the Storms. And Plague Marines. Of course, what else? I mean, if you've got Corn Worship, this is exactly what you want, and it's not like they become useless after the vehicles are killed. So yeah, definitely Plagues. Some more chip damage on the Death Dread. Sluggers got the knob now, but don't really have or find the time for repairs. Because the Death Dread is still trying to Mantle of Hate, trying to keep the pressure up. Now with the Plagues there, he basically has to get his green ass out of there. Does so, does so. Not without some retaliation by the Sluggers. One Caesar model down, probably a second one, yes. But not a third. Not at all. Noise get level 2. Stormboys didn't lose a model, forcing off the Chaos Lord. I don't know if any... No, there weren't any globals involved. Speaking of which, very little red for Cry here. Good amount. Wow. Good bait with the Blood Crusher. Like it, almost takes quite the damage. I don't think the Stormboys can tangle with the Chaos Lord again without taking that kill a week. Sniping the knob as well. And kill a week, alright. So, the shop blocker here is gone. But nothing much else happened. Morbos goes down to all the Daka. And the Stink. Good charge by the Blood Crusher, but it's probably its last. So I will take it back. Not the best charge. Would have only been a good charge if he... Ooh, Stormboy's almost wipe here. Chaos Lord's just laughing, getting levels, and at how hard that hurt him economically. So the Crusher, if it managed to charge the Tank Busters, that could have helped and tie it up afterwards. Because the Death Dread needed to go out. And I don't think there was a lot of melee to damage the Blood Crusher. But since it didn't hit the Tank Busters, yeah. Didn't notice, but interesting. Yeah. Buster's not needed anymore. Beelining for the power. His ass is fat, yes. Let's see here. Oh, Plagues are busy capping, so they can fire at the mobiles. So no noise get peeled for Val with a triple cap by a blood sacrifice and some corn worship. Okay. That these could be some juicy retreat rockets maybe, but yeah, nothing low really. Can't kill 200 HP with it. Almost goes down again to all the ranged fire. Interesting that he actually focuses it and doesn't go for model bleed though, but works fine. Icon of Corn. So he goes for all the heals. All the heals on the Chaos Lord. That guy is a beast by now. And I guess the double shooters could put some duck. What? I guess he didn't know that would work. It was just a try and... What? Why the fuck does that work, man? Probably what Cry thought. Oh, no problem. It was your first game, why didn't you veto it? Don't blame me. Look at what genius maps Tenso picked for his faction war. It will not get easier with the maps. Oh, okay. Then I guess it is my fault. But is it really, I mean, is it really my fault that Noise Marines are busted as hell? Everyone vetoed it. That side laning Chaos Lord. I mean, he doesn't have a... He's slow and he doesn't have a side arm anymore. I guess he could switch at any time without costs, so... Oh, quests is in attorney. Another bug. Oh man. Ooh, good retreat. That was about to hurt a lot. The bloodletters, huh? Nothing for the orcs. Just being pop blocked. Maybe. Resource blocked. Much rather. Oh wow, that Wobus goes down fast with these double Zinjis. No ACs, even though they... Yeah, I know that one. I have that often. Don't come crying to me about that one. Fucking hate it. Yeah, it's just, I mean, you have to watch. You have to watch them closely before you bomb a boy. Because if the knob is the only one that's not locked in an animation, the knob will bomber. And yeah, if you lose Storm Boys against Chaos, it's usually a bad time. All the other models were knocked back or locked in some other kind of animation. Sometimes it's enough, like you jump in and then immediately after you jump, you attack something, so all the models will do their little jumpies, their little charge jump thingies. And if they do, and you bomb a boy in that moment, and the knob is the only one moving normally, the knob will suicide. So you really have to see that if you use the bomber boy while in melee, you have to see that there are 3 models actually that are currently idling or just moving or something like that, that they are not locked in some kind of animation, because if they are, yes, I too think Spikey would have done better. If the knob is the only free model, the knob will suicide. Yeah. Also maybe some art boys on him from time to time, but you are very low on red anyway, so probably didn't have the red, or you used it and I didn't see. And the last cannon. Yeah. Fun with the death threats now, at this point. Yeah. All falls apart if you don't have anything to support your death threat and control the AV. Let's just say it like that. So game 1, Val led Chaos Lord to beat the War Boss. 2-0 for the Chaos Lord today. Death threat. I like to send a death threat when I want to solo the Chaos Lord, but I don't know. It's kind of hard because then you don't have the death threat with the main army, so you can't really advance. which sometimes can be helped if you have a weirdo, but you didn't really have the rack for that. I mean, he's got the combi. Yeah, Wobos, yes. Wobos could do it. Um, yeah. Or the weirdo you think would have been a bad call with that much ranged. Yeah, maybe. Probably. Would have just focused him down. So that was game one. Let's look into game two. We actually have Orcs against IG. Can you tell us who picked first? Thank you, Prism. So we've got a very green Canop. Oh, you played random, okay. Um, you think this is a bad IG map? Or you just think that Canop is pretty strong against IG? How does the weird boy give you vision? What the hell? Weirdo has standard sight range. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Olaf. The only unit with orcs that has increased sight range is stick bombers. Weirdo has just the vision of every normal orc unit, which is 40 standard vision range. Only stick bombers have increased. You overestimate the weirdo there. So, triple shooters. Nice. Could argue that's my kind of build. Yes, look it up. Weirdo has standard vision range. Holy shit. Just sticks. First big shooters in here, together with Canop. Well, only one. Second coming in. And on the other side, Catashans are coming. I don't know if I agree. I think seeing that it's triple shooter, you could argue that Spotter could do better. Yeah. That's the thing. The Chaos in tier 2, with the Blast Master, he's better ranged. And if you just go in there and there's blood lettuce, he's got better melee as well. So really fucking sucks. But this is basically where I would have gotten the weirdo. I would have probably went for weirdo and Foot of Gork and just tried to get vision on the Blast Master somehow. and Foot of Gork did to force it off and then went in, because then you have the range damage advantage with Weirdo and double shooters, and he's got to go into you and not the other way around. But yeah, for that you have to dodge the Blastmaster shot with either over there or Warpath. And with how Val was ground attacking with Blastmaster, it really becomes a battle of skills at that point. Or that, just the War was tanking the first shot. And then you know where it is, and you can use Foot of Gork into Fog of War. So even if you're a little late on the trigger, you can absolutely Foot of Gork that Blastmaster. And since Foot of Gork has like 65 range, I think, so range is not a problem. Foot of Gork can outrange the Blastmaster and therefore force it off. Since he can't really dodge it, it's like a Manticore strike, he has to go out retreating, and at that point you forced off your biggest problem. But that's just my take, could go very wrong as well. I don't know.
Building's right and ready, sir. Orc looters are here. Sir, they have us pinned.
I sometimes just get Foot of Gork if I'm super annoyed by weapon teams. So we do get spotters later. We also got the sticks. I do like sticks here. Suppress the Cetaceans and stick him good. These sluggers, however, are a bit exposed. But with how many Cetaceans already died to the sticks, that being 3, the melee damage wasn't so big of a threat, and he didn't really have the energy to plant an IED in retreat path, so it's fine. Nice splitting the shooters all over the map now that there's spotters and Cetaceans doing their AoE damages all over. We actually talked so much about last game and what you could have done and should have done that I personally completely missed where the Sentinel went down. Where the fuck did the Sentinel die? Last time I've seen it, it pushed for power here. Oh, here I guess. No, I don't know. Where the fuck did the Sentinel die? Oh, here. Okay. Did I see it and just not notice it because did the camera capture it, even though my brain didn't? That would be my question. Okay, no, level 2, always nice. Because now if he has full power, he can actually use both sticks without delay in between. Alright. So with the Sentinel lost quite early in tier 1, there is quite the advantage. The orcs here. Still going for looter, and I support that. The Codex Morg and Gork supports this action. Gets 1 knob for the ID detections. And yeah, and being able to hide the boys on these looters can be quite nice against IG. If you know where his Catashans are. I mean, if you know that, you can also hide the boys on the sluggers and get into these guardsmen. Sluggers always have huge amounts of fun dealing with guardsmen. Another Katashan coming in when Val is already getting the death threat. Which is a peculiar choice against IG. Yeah, I think it's obvious Ogrins here. I don't know why he was hovering knob right there to detect the mines. I don't know why he was hovering over another Katashan there. Good mortar shell. Yeah. Stop shooting these mines. Stop shooting the mines when you're... Oh, so they got the upgrade, but it's not shown here because they just finished the upgrade. Yeah, Deaththreat likes hunting Catashans with how clumped up they are. Those AoE melee attacks and the flamers in between are juicy, juicy, juicy damage. I think now is the time to get the third armor to support these sticks and get a huge easy stun on the Ogrins. Yeah. Pretty sure you couldn't see those shooters were there when you dropped the mines. Ogrins take the fight against the Deaththreat. Also take an unlucky special to the face. Deaththreat can't really win this 1v1, especially if some aura comes in. Actually, I don't know who wins this 1v1, but it's usually not worth it taking it with the Deaththreat, even if he could win this 1v1, if the aura of discipline comes in there. Did he forget one mine was what was slowing him there? I guess that was one mine slowing the Deaththreat. Alright, we got shotgun. Yeah. Actually got another Katashan there with the grenades. Sticks are pretty good against Katashans. Another high value squad that is pretty clumped up. Where's the aura of discipline? What's going on, Val? Oh, cry. Cry. Sorry. Why you no discipline on the boy?
It's ours, sir. Orc shooters have struck here. Orc shooters have struck here.
Last cannon to deal with Deaththreat. I don't know if that's really necessary. I think with Ogrins... Oh. Mandos are in there, immediately counter-engaged by the Ogrins. I don't know if that's really necessary. You could just go with Commissar, with Ogrins and the Melter of the Catashans. Ooh, Ogren's bleeding a lot here. Oh, they go down! Yeah, that's probably GG. And Cry does have some more resources stored, and he could go for some stormtroopers. Always nice for bleeding orcs.
We have an edge for now.
There isn't really a huge counter there. Basically force him to keep reinforcing his shooters to have a counter to it.
Generator under attack.
Boom. Even the 2 Cardassians died.
New heavy weapons on site.
And he got the kit.
Roger, sir.
Oh, it's not about the spotting, it's about the killing. But yes, I guess melee Commander Stapham can deal with stormtroopers on the side very well. Because they too are fast as fuck, boys. And with the cloak, stormtroopers can't really spot them approaching.
Your reinforcements are here.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt, yeah. Shotgun OP. Should have been a stun bomb. Ah, Mandos are here to force the thing into melee. Orcs coming out from everywhere. No money for Melta here, no energy.
Sir, our advantage is slight.
Tier 3 for the orcs. Being full
Let's
pop.
get to it.
That one vanilla shooter.
A victory point is slipping away.
Thrown far, not doing a lot. Execution instantly reinforced there. Don't know if that was smartest move. But I don't think Cry has super most experience with IG. So I'd assume it's a rocket launcher then to kill the Chimera. And then go right back to the special shooter. Oof, pretty low.
Special weapons reinforcements report.
Goes for the reinforced just to be sure he doesn't wipe.
We're engaged. Cover holding. Here, let's get to it. Okay, advantage is the lead. Won't be long, sir. Structure under attack. Actively at service. We are under reset. Commissar.
Mandos have their knob.
Under attack. Our cover is good.
Sluggers managed to get out. Melter Bomb together with that last hit. Kill the Chimera. And now Cry looks quite depleted, I was gonna say. Loses another squad there. And is now down to, yeah, without Catashans, no detector. This and Mando's tier 3 with a knob on the field and that shot round. This is over. And he knows it. Okay, so it's past 10 now. We've been seeing 2 series. And I don't think I have the energy for another, gotta say. So I guess we're going on with the rest on next Wednesday.